What up, party people? Welcome back to another Throwback Thursday, and I know what you're thinking. It's about damn time that you found something that we can open up on camera, and you're right. I did find something finally at a flea market for $10. I actually found a different mini set. This one's 1986. We've opened up 1987, but it's the Major League Leaders Super Glossy Minis. This is going to be a ton of fun. We got, check out those videos there, but spoiler alert, we got 2 full sets of minis plus almost a whole third set out of that box. Hopefully, we can have more of the same in this one. There are no rookies to find in this, at least none. Actually, I don't think there are any rookies, in fact, but no Hall of Fame rookies for sure. But there are a bunch of Hall of Famers in here. Can't wait to pull some of them. What seems to be the most popular ones out of this set are Rickey Henderson, Hall of Famer, and Don Mattingly, not a Hall of Famer, but a hobby favorite. I'm actually seeing the Don Mattingly sell for more than the Rickey Henderson, but as long as we got a couple each of those guys, this box pays for itself. We could do that day one. We could do that right now. So when we come back, we are going to rip open into 5 packs plus 1. I'll explain that in a minute. But it'll be 6 total. This is going to be a ton of fun. I am so happy Throwback Thursday is back. It is my favorite day of the week. Stick around. When we come back, we're going to rip open and take a look and see what this has to offer us. Stick around. All right, party people, here we go. Like I said, there we go. It's going to be 5 plus because the guy actually opened up 1 pack out of boredom. So we're going to take a look at that, but we are still going to take out, look at this. Otherwise, a complete box. And it's been so dead for me to try and find, vintage or older boxes, at least in my price range. $10 is well within the price range, but I can't spend $400 on one, not yet anyway. But yeah, can't wait to open this up. Let me put this aside actually. But yeah, he opened one up. We have seen stuff like this before. Look how pretty the back of these cards are. As you can see, we've already got a Jose Canseco, and we're going to see the league leader stats in the back. We'll take a look at those. We've got a checklist. Let's just dive right in. This would be pack number 1. Kevin Seitzer, not a Hall of Famer. Juan Samuel, looks like he's hitting the ball well there. What are you a league leader of? 4th in doubles and 5th in hits, 178. 1st in triples and 6th in runs. Not too shabby. 10th in home runs, 9th in RBIs. I mean, top 10 in a whole bunch of offensive categories. That's not too shabby at all. Hey, our first Hall of Famer is Andre Dawson. You want to see some stats? Let's see some stats. That is what you call Hall of Famer type stats. Home runs, number 1. RBIs, number 1. Game-winning RBIs, tied, number 1. Hits, 5th, 178. And 6th in slugging percentage. Look at that face. He's like, damn, those are my stats? I'm pretty damn good. Yes, you are, Andre Dawson. Hall of Famer right there. First one from pack 1. Willie McGee, not a Hall of Famer, but I think a pretty good player. 4th in doubles, 5th in RBIs, 3rd in triples, and 7th in hits. Not too shabby, sir. Not a Hall of Famer, though. Jimmy Key, also not a Hall of Famer, but a pretty good player. League leader in only 1 stat, but it's a good one. ERA, 2.76. 5th in games started, 8th in innings, and tied 8th in victories with 17. He went 17 and 8 in 87. Not bad. And then we saw the Canseco. That looks like pre-steroid Canseco, but was he juicing the whole time? I don't know. 2nd in game-winning RBIs, 6th in runs, 10th in doubles. Maybe not. I don't know. 6'3", 230. It's not a small guy. 1 Hall of Famer in pack 1. Let's open up this pack. officially the first pack we're opening out of here, but the second pack of this opening. Oh, we already have to break out the knife. Come. Oh, it can't cut the wax. There we go. Holy cow, what was that? Spring Fever Baseball. Had a tough time cutting through that. Oh, without destroying them. There we go. Dale Murphy, not a Hall of Famer. I keep thinking he is. What is that? I don't know what that is. But I kept thinking this guy's a Hall of Famer, but he isn't. But look at those stats. Second in home runs. Fourth on base. Fifth runs. Fifth RBIs. Third in walks. That 44 home runs. Average 295. Very good player. I believe he's got at least one MVP. He might even have two, but I don't know. Not a Hall of Famer. Darrell Evans. Jack Clark. What is this? It's the Spring Fever Baseball. It's going to explain the contest that would have been in here. No purchase necessary. Blah, blah, blah. Trip for 4 to 8, 1989 spring training camp of the team of your choice. For 1989, actually would have wanted to go see the Mariners. Roger Clemens, guy who would be in the Hall of Fame if he weren't such a dick and steroids. At least such a dick I've heard. All right, I'm not calling him one. I've just heard that he's not the nicest person to people in general. First in wins with 20. Second in strikeouts, 256, and third in ERA. You have a sub-3 ERA and you're not even first or second. There's going to be some good pitch in that year. He was a great pitcher before he started juicing. Number 1 in complete games. Look at that. Complete games. 18 complete games. 1 in shutouts. 7. Second in innings with 281. Pitchers now, you might get 7 shutouts in a career. 18 complete games in a career. They just don't complete games anymore. 80, 90 pitches, take them out. Don't want them going third way through the lineup. Man, dominant in his day. Lou Whitaker. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I keep going back and forth. It's been a while since I've opened packs from this era. Lou Whitaker is one of those guys where he might actually be a Hall of Famer. I just don't know. We got Willie McGee again. And Mike Scott. Yeah, watch those old videos every time we pull up Mike Scott. Yeah, there's the Office reference. Third in victories, second in strikeouts. First in games started, third in shutouts. Fourth in innings, fifth in complete games, and seventh in ERA. Man, not too shabby. Not a bad year for that gentleman. Pack 3. Anyway, that one opened up easy enough. I believe the only Hall of Famer we have. Lou Whitaker might be a Hall of Famer. But Andre Dawson's the first guy I know for sure Hall of Famer. Can we not? Oh, there we go. It's really sticking to some of this stuff. Speaking of fan favorites, there's another one. Darryl Strawberry. We can go for card number 1. What's he the league leader of in this one? Third in home runs, third in slugging percentage, fourth in walks, seventh in runs, seventh in RBIs, ninth in on-base percentage, almost 400. Pretty damn good. 10th in stolen bases with 36. Todd Worrell, not a Hall of Famer. Bob Welch, not a Hall of Famer. Contest card. Let's just throw it. Jack Morris is a Hall of Famer. What were you doing, Jack Morris? You were 4th in victories, 5th in ERA, 5th in strikeouts, 6th in complete games. You went 18 and 11, and your ERA was 3.38, with a lifetime ERA of 3.55. Not bad. I think he even actually got to 200 wins. I'm not sure, but I think he did. Deion James, Frank Viola, Tim Wallach. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I said he's a Hall of Famer and then put him in the wrong stack. Hall of Fame. Do we really only have 2 Hall of Famers so far? Let's see if pack 4 has a couple hiding. There's definitely a bunch of Hall of Famers in this set. Just haven't pulled them yet. Shane Rawley doing a kick and lefty Philly pitcher. We know a couple of them. Second in wins, first in games started, and seventh in innings. His ERA is over 4. 17 wins with an ERA over 4. That's a team that's batting behind him. Tim Raines is a Hall of Famer. There we go. First in runs, third in batting average. You're batting .330 and you're third. There's 2 guys ahead of you. If I had to guess, I'm thinking guys like Mattingly, Wade Boggs. Yeah, they're always batting like crazy. Stolen bases, 4th with 50 and 90 walks. Not too shabby, sir. There is a Hall of Famer. Ivan Calderon, not a Hall of Famer. Another contest card. Dave Rickey. Is this in his Yankees? Yep, Yankees. Is Mike Dunn. Rickey Henderson, there we go. Let's do Howard Johnson's, not the hotel. But look at that, Rickey Henderson. 5th in stolen bases. And what did he do? Only play half the games? Yeah, played 95 games. 17 home runs. Man, that just feels weird. He wasn't that old. Look at 700 stolen bases already by this time. There's a Hall of Famer. It's our first Rickey Henderson. Can we find some more? Well, pack number 5 hold a Rickey Henderson and Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly, not in the Hall of Fame, but I think those when the players, when they vote for decade excellence, whatever, I can't remember what it's called right now. Players will put him in. I'm pretty sure of it. Dwayne Boyce. All right, your name's cool enough. Let's check it out. 5th in saves with 17, and 7th in games finished with 44. You're in the top 5 in saves with only 17. Feel like there weren't that many save opportunities that year, I guess. Is John Franco? I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. 4th in saves with 32. See, there's a big difference. 1st in games finished with 60. 10th in games total with 68. Brian Downing. Contest. Teddy Higuera. We've seen this name before. Check this out. Not a Hall of Famer, but 3rd in strikeouts, 4th in victories, 3rd in shutouts, 4th in complete games, 6th in innings, 9th in games started. Not too bad, sir. There's Willie McGee again for like the 4th time. Kevin Seitzer and Jimmy Key again. Jimmy Key, 2.76 ERA. I think we actually looked at you already. And just like that, we are down to our final pack of this Throwback Thursday. This has been a ton of fun. I love Throwback Thursdays. So happy, at least for 5 more weeks after this, I can rip this. Wally Joyner. Let's take a peek. 3rd in home runs, 4th in RBIs. 34, not bad. Willie Randolph. Man, there's like 5 or 6 Yankees in here. Stacked team in the 80s, I guess. On-base percentage and 9th in walks. Billy Hatcher. Goodbye contest card. There's Jose Canseco again. Jeff Reardon. Let's take a peek. Saves, 2nd with 31. Really? Did I miss something here? I must have missed something because I thought, where is it? Dwayne was 5th in saves with 17. Where's the next pitcher? 4th in saves with 32. Okay, did I say 5th? No, saves 2nd. Angels and Twins. That's weird. Was he on a different team? Was it a different team? Where the heck did he go? Did I lose it again? I lost it again. Anyway, it's got to be different teams. Got to be, or different leagues, rather. Jeff Reardon might have... No, he was always a twin. Or twin for forever. So, whoever the other guy I was looking at was, maybe he was on a different team in a different league. Maybe National League. That's weird, though. Andre Scalaraga, not a Hall of Famer. Second in doubles. 7th in batting average. You're hitting .305 and you're barely in the top 10. Which is nuts. And we end this one with Rick Ruschel. 4th in ERA, .309. First in complete game. It's got to be for each league. Right? Because complete games first, tied with 12. Who was the other guy that had so many freaking complete games? Jack Morris? One of those guys. So many complete games. It was Roger Clemens, 18 complete games or whatever it was for first. And that was a Red Sox, so there you go. First in shutouts with 4. And again, Roger was first in shutouts with 7. Read that earlier. 9th in victories with 13. Not a bad year, though. Sorry, Rick Ruschel. But, just coming to terms with, they must have been in different leagues. Couldn't figure that out. Well, let's see. Not so much in terms of Hall of Famers, but we did get some. Got at least 4. Andre Dawson was the first. Jack Morris, Tim Raines, and Rickey Henderson. That's really cool. Guys, I had a ton of fun ripping this open and sharing it with you guys. I hope you had a ton of fun watching. If you did, hey, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Boosts my ego, makes me feel good about myself. But it really helps the channel grow, and we cannot grow without your support. All right, we want to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're so close. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, bell notification, all that jazz. Go ahead. Also, if you have opened this stuff before and pulled out something really cool or something like it, here's your chance to brag. Go down into the comment section. Start talking about all the cool stuff you've pulled from something like 1986 Topps League Leaders Minis. I can't wait to read it. All right, it's your chance to brag. All right, or you can just let me know how you thought this opening went. Can't wait to read what you guys have to say. But whether you subscribe or not, whether you comment or not, you watch the video. So I really do want to say thank you for watching, and I will catch all of you guys on the next one. See ya!